Hello, welcome to another live stream from Strain Cainers. My name is Rizla. We're back again, my Cainer crew. Been a while, but I've done 3 lives from last week. I think it was last week, maybe the week before. And it was nice to be back. It's nice to see and chat and smoke with a lot of you on the lives. And we're going to go live again on a Sunday night. Hope you had a good weekend, peeps. Mine's been busy, not done much smoking. So hopefully we're gonna balance that out today and get on it. I've got some lovely new strains. And the unfortunate thing is I did actually roll a big fat spliff for the live. I had got like 2 lugs on it and I put it down. Where's it gone? I can't find it. I've been searching everywhere. I could have gone live about half hour ago, to be honest, peeps. I just can't find the spliff. And it's like one of those ones where you're like, you won't beat me. I will find you. I will find you. And after a few tears, I've finally given. I'm not giving up. You can see I'm looking. I'm thinking it's got to be around this area here. Who knows where it is? Anyway, it's all going down in the cave. This is Strain Cainers. Come join me. I ain't said that for a while. I ain't said that for a while. Let's get lost in Amsterdam.
I smoked a reefer.
Yeah, do you smoke the reefer? What reefer are you smoking? I'm not smoking anything right now because I just can't find it, but I'm going to skin up any second. Before we do that, let's go to the hot box. And there are some Cainers there. There's some Cainers there and no one's saying there's no audio. So that's a good sign. We've got audio. Says yo from Dwayne. How we doing, Dwayne? Big up Northern Soul 420. Good to see you. Big up Nook 123. Hello, Mark. Yes, my geez. Once again, Dwayne as well. We've got Graham in the place saying, what's happening, Rizla? Well, I'm trying to find my bloody spliff. Have you ever done that? I know you've done that before, Stoners. I know we can relate. I know we have the same issues. You build up. It was so fat as well. Like literally, I've not smoked all weekend and I've just come home and I'm like, yes, let's have a big fat spliff to make up for lost time. 2 lugs on it. I had 2 lugs on the spliff. I put it down, went in, come out. Where are you? I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it when I don't actually have time to smoke or when I don't want to smoke. That's when I'm going to find it. It's going to get on my nerves. The only way we can solve this is by rolling another one. And even then, I'm still going to be quite sore about the matter. Yeah, by the way, guys, this is Strain Cainers. If you've not seen this before, if for some random reason the algorithms of YouTube have sent you my way, well, this is the cave and this is Strain Cainers, where we mainly concentrate on Amsterdam and the coffee shops and the weed and the hash and the edibles. We are going to be talking about anything you want to talk about right now. That's why I didn't put damn talk on this one, because it's just a general Sunday sesh. I got some guy, I can't pronounce your name, man. I do apologize. Hossein. So, Sophie, how we doing, mate? Good to see you on the Discord crew on there. There's some long Cainers, long-term Cainers, I should say. Some old school Cainers. Big up Caddy, Dad, man. How we doing, guys? Aaron, big up to you. Shout out to all the crew. Daniel as well. Ben saying, when's the next Wham Bam? Got some news. We got some news. I'm glad you reminded me. Evenings there, we're doing Purple Runts. You're linking me up, mate, because I've got 2 strains here. I've got 3. Actually, I'm not. I've got about 12 strains here, but we've got 3 new ones. But one's not a new one because I smoked it last week. Just a new batch. There are 2 new ones. I got some purple guava and I got some purple Martian Kush, and I skinned up. I had purple Martian Kush the other day. I skinned up big fat spliff of the purple guava. It's gone, so we are going to get the purple guava out again. What's your favorite purple strain? Let's start off with a question. I'm going to whack a few at you, peeps. So Cainer crew in that hot box. That's the chat. What's the hot box? It's the chat. That's the chat room right now, the chat box. So you type away, what's your favorite purple strain? I'd say it's actually probably my favorite strain of all time. It's the purple, Granddaddy Purple. But I do love a lot of purple strains. Purple Punch, I wouldn't say it's in my top 10, but it's a nice one. Yeah, I just like my purples. I remember when Purple Stardog come around. Purple Stardog. I was like, oh yeah, have some of that. I've got a text. Oh no, don't say you must return. I've had 5 minutes Babe, I've had 5 minutes. Hold on. Oh, it's a delay. It said, need you, please. It was sent at 9 o'clock. It's a delay message. I need a hallelujah sound effect. I need a hallelujah sound. Why did I not think of that? Hallelujah. You know, like the beam of light. I need that. All I've got is some audience. I can't hear it because I've got my headphones on. Maybe I should put my headphones on so I can hear my own sound effects. Maybe I should do that. Just do that. By the way, you can't. Oh, it's freezing. These are freezing. Oh my life. This is so cold. Got the old school Cainer hat, by the way. Try and strain it up a little bit. So unorganized, so unprofessional, Riz. I know. Organized chaos. Actually, it's unorganized chaos. Purple Runts, we said that. We've already mentioned Purple Runts. I'll tell you what, okay, mate, I'm going to feature it. So he's smoking some Purple Runts. I'm going to smoke some Purple Guava. What are your favourite purple strains? And I will answer the Wham Bam question, mate. Don't worry, I will get to that. It will be in your fridge, says Mark. Yeah. I have some bubblegum OG, Angel's Delight, and some dog. Just some random dog. When you're going for a munch, what are you talking about, Mark? You want me to go in the fridge and look for it? It's not going to be in there. How we doing, Magic? Shout to Graham, says Cali Dabman. Sorry, Graham and Cali Dabman, just having your own convo. I'll stay out of it. How we doing, Duck Me? Got to convince Sam. Hold on, guys. We've got news. Things are heating up. Things are getting a bit spicy on that front. I'm not going to reveal it. I need a spliff. You just keep talking amongst yourselves like Dwayne and Cali Dabman. Just a little private convo. Guys, going to talk about our Discord. Excuse me. And hopefully someone's going to link the Discord. And also, do you know what? I think I need some more mods. If you'd like to be a mod, if you view our channel quite a bit and you do come on the lives a little bit, we are looking for some more mods. Seems like a lot of my mods have all gone walkabouts, although some are probably in the background. So yeah, just ticking things over. Aaron says Granddaddy Purple. Yes, mate. See, I appreciate that. There's a few more comments. What football team do you support? I thought that was obvious, man. I thought everyone knew that I was an Arsenal fan. I thought everyone must know that I'm an Arsenal fan. I wear a lot of Arsenal tops during the videos. I talk about it quite a bit, but yes, I'm an Arsenal fan, man. I tell you, it's all gone quiet on the Liverpool front. Seems to be, Scouser land seems to be a bit quiet recently. Now, when Arsenal lost to Newcastle, yeah, put the booze is really quiet. Yeah, when Arsenal lost to Newcastle. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, no, I know. I had nothing but abuse, constant abuse. Everyone on my Discord who supports Liverpool, there's a few of you, seem to don't be on there right now. At least when I lose, I come to face the music. Yeah, all the Scousers seem to have just disappeared. Big up the Plymouth. Yes, Argyle. What's happening, lads? How we doing, mate? Good to see you, mate. What are you smoking today? We're talking about purple strains right now. I've got some purple guava. Oh, it's so annoying. Where is that spliff? I rolled you. Oh, maybe you're under Freddy. No, Freddy Krueger's not hiding him. I've probably got about 12 different Freddy Krueger dolls, by the way. I'm a bit of a freak when it comes to my horrors, especially my old school horrors. If you can see some of the things in the background, yes, you can. Stop waffling on. Let's just get straight down to it. Get the purple guava. As everyone mentions their favorite purple strains. Purple guava, here it is. Let's find a big bud. Well, that's a load of buds crushed together. There's not actually a really... Yeah, there's a big bud. Look at the size of that bud. Okay, it doesn't look too impressive. It's actually really crushed. There you go. Now, see, some people like Dr. Dens, they don't have the best cameras in the world, so they've got to do all this sort of malarkey. No, not with my I don't need this one now. Not with my camera. Actually, it just focuses in already. Yeah. Lovely lighting. I don't know how close I can get until Yes, it doesn't focus in there. But you notice, yeah, the reason why Denz has got to do all this because it will still focus on my face. This automatically will now focus in the face. Put that there. Face gets blurred. Oh yes. It doesn't look that impressive. It doesn't look that impressive. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's not like gonna win awards, is it, for weed porn of the year? Hold on. I did notice that my logo for some reason. I'm jumping from one thing to the other. That's what happens. That's what happens when you. I thought you was a mod, Mark. Mark giving me a private message. I thought you was a mod, Mark. I will sort you out. Hold on. I don't know why you're not a mod. I just want my other logo on now. There you go. I don't know why it defaults to that one, but yeah, there's the bud, purple guava. Let's go to you because I'm sure you guys aren't waffling on as much as I am, or hopefully you are waffling on. Just in case you didn't know who I was, I am the damn king. There's my chat. Couldn't find it. Where's the grinder now? Oh, is my spliff near the? Oh, no, it's not. Just forget about it, Sean. Forget about it. Oh no, 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 your real name. Or you probably do know my real name because Denz doesn't call me by my actual title, Damn King. He calls me Sean, Shawness, Shawnee Sean. Right, just gonna whack all of that in there because I'm feeling a bit upset about the missing spliff gate. My hands, and also my hands are getting numb as well. You know what? You're indoors, aren't you? Just in the comfort of your own home, all nice and warm. It's cold out here. It is cold. I did have a heater, but I put it into my conservatory, thinking about my family before I think about myself. I'm so unorganized. I know. I can't find anything. I haven't been up here yet, have I? Who are you? Who are you that's moving my spliff? I know there's little invisible men that just take things when you get stoned. I'm not even stoned. Okay? There's no excuse. Forget about it. Move on. Anyway, this is Strain Cainers. We're going live in the cave, and you guys are just typing away. I'm backlogging. I've got backlog of comments. I have purple punch and banana bread. Nice, man. That's from Dwayne. We're going to just show that, Dwayne. You'd appreciate it. Yeah, you're welcome. That's one Dark Devil that is nice and purple. There's one called Dark Devil that's nice and purple. I haven't seen that one. I haven't smoked it. It's an auto. Pink Panther as well, nice taste, like pear drops. I was more when I was saying about the purple, I was actually thinking of strains with purple in their name, but yeah, no, fine, all good. Any purpley strains. I can't remember the last time I had a real purple strain, but I do love it. I mean, you can get most weed purple, depends, what happens during the growth, doesn't it? Isn't it? If it gets really cold, if it's too cold, then it will go purple. Let me know. I'm not the growing experts out there, but I'm sure some of you are. But yeah, now when you get ones that are just naturally purple, or they're not maybe naturally purple, but they're prone to go in purple more, and yeah, they look so nice. Come on, you gunners. Yes, cheers, Aaron, mate. I appreciate that, bruv. Ben Dippers, a lot of Newcastle is playing well. They are, yeah, they are. I've got a soft spot for Newcastle. I used to live up Newcastle, and I really like the fans over there. I really like the people over there. So yeah, fair play. I have recently been a bit annoyed about Newcastle. I think it all started with the goal that was disallowed that shouldn't be disallowed. Sorry, the goal that wasn't disallowed but should have been disallowed. That annoyed me a couple of seasons ago. It's behind you. Don't do that to me, Sophia. Don't do that. Pink runs today. I think I'm repeating my messages. I am. It's been mixing THC diamond crystal blue. Oh, it's too long for me, John. That's way too John. John, it's way too long. We can't go that far. Come on now. Oh, Lee, I think I made you a mod, mate. I think you are a mod. You're one of the only mods in there right now. I've noticed you've been on there quite a bit, and you do comment a little bit, Lee. So unofficially, I gave you mod power. I didn't ask you, just give you the mod status, so just make sure you keep it clean. Mark, bear with me. What does a mod do? If anyone, let's see, we have a system where some words will be flagged up and it will hide the comment, but it can be quite sensitive sometimes. So the mods will review that comment and then they will choose to keep it hidden or unhide it. And sometimes it, even though it is quite sensitive, sometimes it just isn't sensitive at all and comments can leak through, and people put stuff that really shouldn't be on there, and the mod's job is then to delete that. And also they can, if someone, and it never really happens, but if someone is constantly trolling the hotbox, just not being nice, being a nuisance, they can just sort of kick them out. That is more of the mod role. But also I think the mod's responsibility would be to, if I say I need the link to Discord, they will get on it and give you a link, and also they will just answer questions and also just remind people to like the stream. Just your basic stuff, nothing too much, man. It doesn't pay well, I ain't gonna lie. They pay shit. But yeah, that's basically it. Oh, Northern Soul. Well, you guys are you're linking me up to all this stuff because yes, that is one of the reasons why I have gone live. You asking about Wham Bam, we are just going to go into it now. So a couple of days ago, I opened up the laptop, I opened up the software, and I began the process of editing Wham Bam Return to Damn Part 3. So it has begun. Now I'm not in the position to really commit too much time to it. So I usually have trouble getting my children to sleep, and the time that I get them to sleep, I'm knackered, and then I just pass out on the sofa. For the last 4 or 5 nights, I have fallen asleep on the sofa and woken up about 3-4 o'clock in the morning, and then crawled into bed with basically all my children in the bed with the missus. Maybe pulled a few out, but sometimes it's like 4 or 5 of us in the bed. So that's made it very hard for me to get the editing done. That's the only sort of time that I will have free to get the editing done. But I did start. I had maybe 2 or 3 sessions on it, and the first sessions of editing Wham Bam is all about just putting all the footage that you think that you'll need in order, and then you watch all that footage and you look for all the bits that you feel quite interesting, and you cut out all the bits that aren't. Then this is what you should do. I just fluff and go to here, there, and everywhere. And I just finish that. No, it's me ADHD. I'm sorry, but I should just edit all the raw footage, get exactly the right timeline, and then it's time to add some of the jokes in there. Some of Denz's cam will go in there as well. I'm doing bits of that as I go along, which I shouldn't really do, but that's how I work. And then I'll start putting on the text, the sound effects, the music. Then usually at some point I will then go, right, we need the hook. What's the hook going to be at the start? I have not got anywhere near that yet. In fact, the bit that I'm doing right now is quite tedious. It's not that fun. It will be fun when I start watching it and go, that's really funny. That would work really, really well. I need to do this now. The thing about that is when I think about that, I'm like, right, I'll do that now. And then I've spent all this time. I spent like 3 hours on a 5-second clip, when them 3 hours could have been spent doing more overall work, and getting that closer, so you can see the start and the finish, and then you work your way in. So yeah, I have started, and another reason why I've started is because there could be another return to Damn. I'm thinking maybe my birthday's in July, maybe we do the ultimate trip. We bring a lot of the Cainer crew in. We've also been challenged. There's a little bit of a challenge going on with the high cunts. Dan by the Gram put a story on his Instagram saying, and we even talked about it. The gas man and myself talked about it, about what other ideas could we have for a Wham Bam, and we sort of said maybe a Wham Bam Down by the Ground, which is what a great title that is. Wham Bam Down by the Ground. Like that title alone is telling me that I need to do this. Who knows what we're going to come up with, but it is on the cards. It is in the pipeline, and we hopefully will be filming again, but I would need to have the others released. So again, a bit more of a motivation to somehow try and find the time and do the editing and get Wham Bam Return to Damn Part 3, the long-awaited Part 3. Part 2 is just flying. The views are still coming in thick and fast. It's going to be, it already is one of my, one of our, I wouldn't say mine, but it's one of our most successful videos, and it will continue to be. It's going to go right up there. It could possibly be maybe like in the top 5, and the top 5 are big videos. I'm sure it will be the top 5. In fact, part 1 is our 5th most watched video, and this one's got a lot more traction behind it, a lot more traffic, and a lot more, it's just busier. There's more people coming to the second one than they are the first one. So and the third one, you got to remember, there's no waiting for Dens now. Half that video was waiting for Dens. Dens is here. Dens is here. So there's a really funny bit already. There's a really funny bit when Dens goes missing. And we're like, Dens, and then he cuts to Dens and he's chatting to himself like, oh yeah, oh my god, and no one's there, he's just on his own. So yeah, that's something to look forward to, peeps. I know you've been looking forward to it already, but yeah, the Wham Bam, I didn't want to say this. I wasn't actually going to say, I was just going to do the video and just release it. There you go. But yeah, Wham Bam Return to Damn Part 3 has started to be made, started to be edited. And then there's a good chance we could see Wham Bam Graham by the Dam. Will that start Dens? Will that feature Dens? You're obviously going to be having me in there. You're going to have Gassy will return as well, the Gas Man. Will Dens come? Will we have another character? Will we get another one? Who knows? Would you like to be on this? Would you like to be another character on Wham Bam Return to Damn? Oh, so Wham Bam Return to Damn, Wham Bam series. Would you like to be part of it? Let me know. And I'll let you know. I will keep everyone up to date on the Return to Damn, maybe in July, because we would love to have some kind of official meetup where we take over coffee shop takeover, where we take over several coffee shops, and a big Cainer community will be there, and then we'll let your average Cainer viewer know that we will be in these coffee shops at these particular times doing some filming, and then you're welcome to plan your trip and find us. I also want to go over and I want to make sure there's a coffee shop that is willing to start selling the Cainer Kush. I want Cainer Kush on a Amsterdam bloody coffee shop menu. I want our logo, and I want Cainer Kush, and I want about to send all the Cainers to the Cainer Kush. What 2 strains could we breed? Is a question for you now. Which 2 strains could we breed? Let's go to the comments. That would make our Cainer Kush. What would you want? What would be the good combo? Let me know in the comment section. And the comment section is again backlogged up because I'm chatting. I'm not even spark it up. Just spark up. By the way, shout to the 49 people. Just checked how many people are watching. We've got 49 people. Really grateful. I bet we don't have 49 likes on Strain Cainers Live right now. I bet we don't have that. There's only one way to do that. Like this stream. And yes, I will reveal some more goings on with regards to Wham Bam, because as I said, it is getting spicy, and there is some kind of there's a movement happening. There's definitely a movement, or a moving towards the right direction. And that direction is part 3. When I say part 3, it doesn't make sense, because Wham Bam Return to Damn part 3 is coming out. Volume 3, who knows? There's too many numbers. Cheers. We're only 25 minutes into the Strain Cainers stream, and now I spark up. But I did have one. I had one. I bet. Do you know what? I'm going to take a few more lugs. I bet it just appears. It's just going to be like, there you are. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. I need to get through these comments because you're probably telling me what strain would be really good. In fact, someone says blueberry, Zushi, and Hindu Kush. Could that be the Cainer Kush? Girl Scout cookies are one of my favorite strains. I remember trying to find Girl Scout cookies in the mid 2010s, if that's what it's even called. 2016. Voyagers were doing some really nice Girl Scout cookies. I think Kashmir Lounge were doing it. You had Barney's with the cookies Kush, but the Girl Scout cookies was one that every time I got there, it was just selling out. I don't know if do you see that on the menus these days? I don't know. We should try and get Gasman on. Gasman's out there. Let me know, Gasman. I'm going to send you the link. I don't know anything about Amsterdam these days. You know I don't. I'm way past it. I'm out of date. I'm not in the loop. I'm not hip and happening anymore when it comes to the dam. But you are, my friend. The Truth Hurt says, I like Blue Skunk the best. Have you not seen Quadrophenia? Well, Quadrophenia is a great film, and yes, the mods and rockers. I'm gonna add with James. He's got a mod in the place. I'm gonna have to start skipping all these comments. I'm so sorry. There's so many of you commenting, and I wish, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing that I can't actually get through all the comments. That's really good. Keep it going, peeps. Do an unedited version. No, that's what Ben says. That's what Ben says. If you'd like to join our Patreon, I will send the link up on the Patreon, but I believe it's actually on our channel. If you go to the YouTube channel, the profile, the homepage, I think the link is there to our Patreon. I do upload unedited versions of the videos, and also half edited versions as well. So yeah, there's a slight monthly cost, but you do get to see a lot of the behind the scene footage, and you do get to see the finished product before anyone else does as well. It would definitely be good to see everyone over there again. Yeah, there's a lot of coffee shops that I'm sure are just waiting for my arrival, because things change all the time, and you know, the ones that I think, yeah, these are the ones on it. These are the best ones now. Yes, this. Oh right, what the fuck? What? This isn't that good now. Again, I'm out the loop. I don't really know what the deal is with the coffee shops. What the best ones to go to. Siberia is one that made the top 10, but then it got taken off through our vote system when we were all chatting. It did get taken off. Apparently, that one is, and it's always been on there, roughly moreabouts, there or moreabouts, and apparently it's just, yeah, it's rinsing it right now. Siberia, I call it Sibri, but apparently it's Siberia. Gasman's confirmed that. Gasman, shut up. On the wind up, Gasman, I'm going to send you the link, mate. I'm going to send you the link. Be nice for someone to chat to. Get so lonely. But I'm going to put this link up on the chat. Anyone can click on it. Anyone can get involved. You're getting involved already, guys, but there's the link to come and join us. Hopefully Gasman will be popping up soon. It'd be nice to see you, Gas. Me putting that link up has actually put me down to the bottom of the chat, so there's a load that I've just skipped. I'll do it for free. Is that mod? I enjoyed Moon Rocks for breakfast. Thank you, mate. Do you know what? That was what all started it with our direction of the channel. When I saw the success of Moon Rocks for breakfast, it gained us a lot of views, and that was very, very early. It's probably like maybe the 3rd, 4th, or 5th upload on the channel, so it's very, very early into our YouTube life, and I got a lot of viewers from that, which then ultimately dictates what kind of viewers we have. And obviously about 95, 96, 97% of our subscribers and our viewers are there for the Amsterdam coffee shop content. So the last couple of years, we are basically pure Amsterdam coffee shop content, because you go where the flow is. That doesn't make sense, but it just sounded right. You go with the flows. You go where the main part of the interest is. I'm really bad with getting my words out right now. I do apologize. It's been a really, 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 really busy weekend. I'm schnackered, but yeah, you go where the most interest is taking you, and it was very obvious early on that Amsterdam coffee shop content was very, very popular with us. So it meant every time I did another vlog that I knew that I had to make it special, I had to make it unique, and I had to make it the best work that I was putting out. Although I do try to do a lot of hard work on every single upload and make sure it's all edited to death, basically. I had to make it very special for the Amsterdam vlogs. So after Moon Rocks for Breakfast, we had 24 hours in Dam. That was, I think, 6 parts. I think it was 6 parts. Yeah, 6 parts, 5 parts in Amsterdam, and then the 6th part was in Rotterdam. That's a lot of parts for just 24 hours in Amsterdam, you know what I mean? So then after that was when we went over, me, Dens, and Gremlin, and we filmed Wham Bam, and that was done over COVID. In fact, it was just getting serious. COVID was just getting serious. And when we got back, it got a lot more scary. When we got back, it was something like out of, like, if you've seen that film Children of Men. Yeah, it was just like, fuck, like we're in for a treat now for the next few years. What's going to happen? And I, as an entertainer, as a close-up magician, as a DJ, I'm not able to do my job when there's a 6 feet, was it 6 feet or 6 meter like distance ban? Like, you can't be anywhere closer, and so that just went out the window. And then I become a carer where I would work nights, and there wasn't much to do, so there I was with my laptop and edited part 1, part 2, and maybe part 3. Definitely part 1 and part 2 were edited for hours and hours and hours while I was working, doing nights, and that's what really kicked it off. I mean, obviously 24 hours in Dam was a great success, and the Moon Rocks for Breakfast, but when we did Wham Bam was when I knew what kind of Amsterdam vlog that I wanted to do, and it was like, the other ones were like vlogs. Wham Bam was like mini movies. I really thought it was like a mini movie, and I think mainly because with Moon Rocks for Breakfast, it was just filmed with me and my mate. We didn't know what we were doing. There was no channel when we were filming that. There was literally nothing, and we just filmed bits and pieces. We didn't really, I wasn't filming because I was thinking of doing a vlog. 24 hours in Dam was on my own. It was just me, so there's no one to bounce off. Wham Bam, I'd already done a bit of work with Dens before. I'd done some I did a Spanish with him, and I did I saw him. I went up to his and did an interview with him and did a few videos on his channel on that one session. So the third time I've actually ever met Dens was when we filmed Wham Bam. This is how many times I've met Dens. Yeah, I've only met Dens 4 times in my life. You wouldn't think it though, because of the amount of content that I've dragged and milked out. So, but that was the bouncing off the characters. You know, we are being who we are, but we're also maybe exaggerating a little bit, playing up to the camera a little bit, which worked really well. The chemistry between me and Dens worked really well, and obviously Grem just being in the background as well. So it was a good journey. Started from Moon Rocks for Breakfast, and it's been really good to be able to watch them and see not only myself progress as a vlogger, but also my editing. I was getting more accustomed to the software that I was using, and knew more and more tricks, always pushed it more and more with every upload, with every video, with every vlog, with every part. I always pushed it a bit more, tried a few new things, So it's nice to see the progression, and it's also very nice to constantly hear comments all the time that people watch these videos over and over again, especially when they're going out to Amsterdam. So that was a very proud moment when I read comments like that. It's a very happy time for me. So yes, will we see another one? Looks like we will. If you'd like to see another one, make sure you like this stream, peeps. Make sure if I get 1 billion likes, I'll go out there tomorrow. I'll wake Dens up today. Come on, Dens, we're going. Purple Urkel. Yes, Purple Urkel. Oh, I used to smoke. I haven't smoked for ages, Purple Urkel. Do a Spanish trip and call it Spain Cainers. that's a good one, mate. That is a good one. That is a good one. We do have our Spanish vlogs. They're on the channel. Just go into ours and type in Strain Cainers Spannabis, and you'll see some of our vlogs. There is also some unreleased footage that I will stick on the Patreon as well. So if you ever become a member of the Patreon, there is some unreleased stuff from Spannabis that hasn't been seen. This is from 2019 with myself, Dr. Dens, and I Smokes Tyler Green. Now, one of you spoke about Jimmy Nevsky. Jimmy Nevsky is coming onto the channel, guys. He's going to be coming live for a damn talk. We're going to talk all about his channel, all about his top 10 videos, some of the things that he's doing now, and just general chit chat. So if you're a fan of Jimmy Nevsky, or you know who he is, or if you don't know who he is, please watch this space, because yes, it is being planned, it is being discussed, and yes, we will be having him on the channel very, very soon for a live session. So make sure, yeah, you stay tuned for that. Oh, well, Gasman's here. Gasman's been here. Sorry, Gasman. Gasman, how long you been on that chat for?
I'm still trying to get it started, bro.
Oh, no way. Shall I leave you alone for a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just noticed Gasman was in the green room. But hopefully he's gonna get something sorted and come on. And as you know, he can answer any up-to-date questions about Amsterdam, anything that's useful. Don't go to me. Where are you smoking right now? Let me know in the comment section. Where are you smoking right now? And is it warm? What's the temperature? What is the temperature? I don't know what the temperature is here. I'd hate to think. You don't need to smoke. You just breathe out and smoke comes out. It's that bloody cold. We're waiting for the gas man, but we will go to the comment section. We are going to go to the comment section again, because that's all I've got. I've got no one else to talk to. You are my only friends. I'm going right down to the bottom. I'll try and keep up to date. Let's get rid of this overlay. We don't need that. Let's go big. Hello, how we doing? I'm Strain Cainers Rizla, and this is 49 people watching me live in the cave as we chat all things, anything, and anything in between. Big up Dan by the gram. We would love to do this. Now, you did speak. This is personally to you now, Dan by the gram. We are going to probably take you up on that challenge, but we don't know what the challenge is yet. So I don't want to give it all the big one. Maybe we could ask our viewers if we were to go out there and film Wham Bam Dan by the gram. It looks like it's going to be their free versus our free. But what is that going to be? What is that? And this the thing is, right, like, Gasman, if you're going to be with us, yeah, you're our only expert. Me and Denz ain't got a fucking clue. They live out there. So I think already they've got an advantage. So we need to sort of do a challenge where maybe it's even playing ground or playing field, whatever the saying is. I don't know. Or it's in our favor. What challenges could we do? What could we do? Like I've got some ideas, but I just think actually they'll rinse us on that. No, they're going to know that. What could we do? What could the challenges be? Is that what it's going to be? Is it what Dan by the gram? It's Wham Bam Dan by the gram is going to be. I don't get stoned that much. I mean, I do get stoned that much when I have about 3 or 4 lugs. So, you know what I mean? It can't, as they said, it can't be a smoking challenge. What could it be? a talk absolute shit challenge, please, let's do it. You got, oh mate, you got no chance. Even playing ground. Thank you, Dwayne. Sometimes I say things and I think, was that right? That doesn't sound right, and they're right. And sometimes I say things I think that's right and they're wrong, and vice versa. My heating isn't all day and night. Shut up, Darrenish. Thanks. Or Darren Jish. Really? I have to rub it in. No, I can't even light my. See how much I was lighting my spliff then? Yeah, that's how cold it is. I've got like ice. Just see if the door was open. Doesn't matter. There could be no walls in here. I wouldn't even notice the difference. Like bargain hunt, 250 euros each, and meet back up to see who found the best bud. Right. This is the idea that I've had, right? But you would then need a judge and then you'd need to like mix the strains up. Like what you could do is you could say, right, you got to bring back the best budget weed. So the best flower you can find under 10 euros, the best hash that you can find under 10 euros. And then you'd have to like maybe find the best, I don't know, edible or the best blah blah blah, and then yeah, maybe you have a budget as well. I don't know, maybe you can have certain budget you can't go over, maybe like we roll a dice and whatever dice number we land on gives us a certain section, a certain area in Amsterdam. So we go, oh yes, we got that bit there, and oh no, we got that bit, and then not knowing, so you can't just go everywhere in Amsterdam. You only, so we don't cross over. Like, oh, they're the other fucking bastards. Run, close the door on them. That way we're never going to clash. Never going to get the same thing. And yeah, you just got your own territory, like quick. The way that I'm describing to you now is also the way that I'm thinking about it for the editing purposes, because I'd have like the map and all the different logos and stuff like that. And just the intro, just the hook that I would say for the video, you know what I mean? Just like, you know, we've got to go out there and get this and get that. Who will win? But I really do like that idea, because obviously we'd all have cameras. It'd all cut between us and stuff like that to see who's getting, you know, the closest. I don't know. Yeah, maybe they could do where you've got to haggle the bud tenders. You've got to try and you've got a really shit budget, and you've got to see what the best you can come up with. But I just think even then these people would rinse us. I just think they live there. They just go to their friends. Give me that. Okay, there you go. I don't know. But it'll be entertaining. What other? Sophia says longest joint, fattest joint, ugliest joint. Yeah. I could win all of them. Probably not the fastest one, but the other two I could probably win at the same time. No top 10 shops either. Are you saying no? Or you want them? Harrison, how we doing, mate? I've got another top 10, but it's a bit out of date now. I think we got the gas man. Here he is. Intro again.
It's the gas man!
How we doing, Gassy?
Yeah, how's it going, man? It wouldn't register the camera for some reason.
That's all right. I'm just trying to sort this out. There we go. Lovely.
How's it going, everybody?
Yeah. Good, mate. It looks warm where you are in the coffee shop. It looks nice and warm over there.
Yeah, there's a radiator right here, so.
Oh,
nice
really?
Warm. Yeah, man. How's the cold shed?
It's cold. Cold shed's cold.
Why can I hear myself?
You got to press that button, Gas. That does my nutting, mate. It's a slight delay as well, isn't it? Are you still onto the browser on YouTube?
No, it's your side. Sneakily turns his YouTube video down.
Oh.
So it's gone now.
Hold on. No, do you know what?
Heading to Dam tomorrow, lads. Any one spot fire over there lately? What are you going for? What do you like? Hash weed?
Yeah. Do you know what? I just realised that my things coming through like the
I'm-
stream itself is coming through my laptop speakers, which is right next to my microphone. So but it wouldn't have been really affected until I press the sound effect or you start talking. But I've just turned it off.
all
Now,
I
so
can
it
hear
should be
now is
absolutely fine.
backpedaling. Gasman knows he's local. I'm a local tourist, man. This
Gaspan,
pig,
you're not even a
this pig,
tourist
man.
now. Let's be honest, Gaspan, you are not even a tourist. Gonna pick up all the people watching me on Instagram. By the way, I've not even looked at your comments because
A lot of people go
I don't know,
family
yeah.
first. 137. Terps Army. Easy Times. They're all good ones to try. Siberia as well.
yeah.
They're in a lot of people's favourites.
Yeah, I mentioned that actually, Siberia. That would be one that I'd probably want to get to, as I've not been there before. Where is that? Is that far out? Is it quite close to other coffee shops?
No, it's 5 minutes from the station. Yeah, Darren, that's exactly where it's from. Fucking great episode. This is a sick pic, by the way. We don't know what shop it is. I can't remember. It was 2009. This dude was painting it live while we were sat smoking. But I can't remember where the fuck it was. We've been trying to figure it out for a while.
Can anyone work that out?
Yeah, 137 is 7th Heaven now. That's right. Gotta remember the name changers. No, I'm in the UK, man. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's just a green screen. I'm in Amsterdam, by the way. I've just got a green screen to make it look like I'm in the cave.
Yeah, you got the flag. Of course, you're in Amsterdam.
I'm actually in an Amsterdam refrigerator, so it looks really cold.
Popping into town. A few people.
Yeah, I'm actually in my my mansion in Amsterdam. Obviously, the Damn King. Got my own place there.
I've not tried the legal stuff yet. Now.
So, Gas, we're getting challenged. We're getting challenged.
Are we?
You must have seen them. You must have seen the challenge. And apparently, if we lose, they win you, which means we never have you again.
Well, am I involved?
Well, you're basically the prize. That they take you away from us forever.
The prize, great. Thanks.
No, well, if you're the prize, then I'd hate to see what you get if you lose.
Oh, nice one, Harrison. Enjoy the trip.
You're attuned to me, Rizla, the Damn King, with Gasman, aka the Haze Man, the Hash Man. We are talking about purple strains, Gassy. Now I know that you are a bit of a haze man, but is there any purple strains that you've had recently? Anyone with purple in the title? Do you really go for them ones?
The last one I had was 2012, and it was amazing.
What was it? Do you remember?
Purple cheese.
Devil's cheese.
Purple cheese.
Oh, purple cheese. Okay, sorry.
That's why we're talking about purple. Why would it suddenly come up devil's cheese?
Well, I was actually going to say, like, I was hoping you'd say purple something, but I just misunderstood.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Normally I stay away from purple stuff, but
yeah,
it was good back then. Green Place, 2012.
Yeah, so Jimmy's coming on at some point, Gassy. I'm going to get that sorted.
Yeah, that'd be a nice little chat.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe I'd do like a little brief intro edit video, like just like some of his work, stick it on a little quick one, which I should do for everyone that comes on. Really, I should do it for Dens, but it was there was not much time. But yeah, I'm trying to get a few other people on as well. If anyone knows who would you like to come on, who would you like for us to chat to, waffle to, smoke with, just ask any questions. You can fire away your questions as well. Who would you like on the Strain Cainers live stream?
Me.
Of Gas Man, you're just part of the furniture.
No, I'm saying, are you asking me or are you asking the chat?
Oh, right. Right. No, I'm not asking you. No. You just sit there and smoke in the coffee shop, and hopefully our Cainers will answer that. I'm going to take the overlay off. I'm going to go nice and big for us.
What's pony mean? Come on. In my opinion, purple strains are pony. And Ben agrees. Like, what's pony mean? Is it shit? We haven't heard this terminology used for weed before.
You've not heard of pony before?
I mean, in money terms, yeah, but not in describing weed. Any spot that still sells orange bud, great museum smoke. I mean, you can get like original orange bud at Gelders, that kind of thing, but it's like it is the old school taste and stuff. It's nothing too special, but it's cheap. It's like 7 or 8 a gram, I think.
Wow.
But it's just one of those. You've got all the classics in there, bubblegum and everything. But if you like the old school taste,
Yep.
I'm going in 2 weeks.
Sometimes I get a few old school strains. I remember when I got that taste, I got I think it's the blueberry at 420. Blueberry 420 still do that, don't they? Blueberry.
Yeah. Foe says going in 2 weeks where to get good Dutch. Green Place 30 a G for Cali is a no-go. Check out The Hit and Easy Times. The Hit and Easy Times both got some good Dutch on the menu. Look out for the Chocolatina at The Hit. That was good. And apparently the Kosher Kush might be back. Riz. The good old Kosher Kush. Glenn was saying he had some the other day and it was tasting really good.
Were you saying what, from Easy Times?
Yeah.
Did they stop doing it then? Have they stopped doing it for a while?
Session. No, it's always been there, but people have said it's not like it used to be a few years ago. Yeah, and I agree. The last time I was there, it wasn't as special. Yeah, Gelders is a good one, man. There's some nice hash there as well. The Hit, it's the Plug 3 in Rusland, round the corner from Bastro and Bagheera's. It's a new one this year. Well, end of last year. They just taken over the plug there. I think it actually comes up on Google as The Hit now. But otherwise, it'd be the Plug 3 Rusland. But yeah, nice space to chill and decent Dutch, decent hash. Give it a try. Current Sunset Sherbet 137 or 7th Heaven now. It's pretty nuts, proper old school Sherb. Terps Army has some nice kosher. Sells out quick. Yeah, Terps Army had some good stuff when you and Dems were in town, didn't they, man?
Mm-hmm.
But it is a case of getting there early. It was a bit like Mr. K.
Well, the second time we got there very late and it was very busy. Mm-hmm. We couldn't even sit down. We had to stand up. We did some filming in there.
You haven't been to Terps 2 yet?
No, I haven't. I've only been to the first one, the original one.
Yeah, Terps 1's very narrow, and when it gets busy, it's a bit hectic. With a big queue while you're smoking. But Terps 2's got bigger. Like what have we got? 1, 2, 3 little like curved booth seats, and then a space near the bar as well. You can fit probably 3 times as many people in there.
Yeah.
Definitely, if you're going to go to Terps, it might slightly different menu sometimes. Though one of them could be sold out, but if you've been and bought stuff at the first one, and you go there and you just show them you've just been and bought it, and there was no space to sit, so you're just going to buy a drink there, they'll probably be fine. Yo, JD, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. When are you getting back out to down? Get some Jack Harris seeds, stink out the street. There you go. The Plug 3s, they sold it off, and the Hit took over. I think they have a shop in The Hague or Rotterdam. I can't remember which. But nice weed, nice hash, good prices, friendly staff. Got the games tables. Downstairs if you want to be quiet, chill. Upstairs if you want a bit more liveliness. Yeah, it's all exactly the same smoking area, just different name, different menu. Has anybody tried them 150 quid pre-rolls from Terps Army? If you're paying, Dara, then the Sheffield crew out of Bagheera is still the same peeps from Voyagers and everybody, man. Still the English peeps that like co-own it, I think. They recently sold off part ownership to Barbaz, which has now become the Plug Western dock. Mountain biking, man. Cheers. Got a bit of Mac in my joint tonight. What are you smoking on, Riz?
Purple guava. Man, it's lovely. It's nice. I got the purple guava and the purple Martian Kush. So I had that yesterday, and I rolled up a big fat one, mate, and just can't find it. So
Marches and then drive over with the boys and the BMXs. No way, man. That's going to be a mint little road trip. I'm over in March as well. Let me know what dates. If you're there with the BMXs, man, that's sick. There's some nice spots to ride. Don't make.
You're a biker, aren't you? You're a biker,
Yeah,
Gassy. You like your bike?
Don't buy the donuts that are too expensive. Make one for yourself cheaper. Exactly, Lee. You can make yourself a nice little donut for less than the coffee shops sell the pre-rolls. Anywhere good to buy a donut? No, man, don't bother. Like we just said, make your own. Get some nice weed you like, and then just get a nice 0.5 gram of rosin for like 25 from Bagheera. Yeah, Bagheera's have got some cheap G's of rosin for 50 G a euro. That'd be nice. 50 euros a gram. You can buy 0.5 gram though. Stick that in your joint, make a little donut.
Is that reasonable? I don't go for these extracts or anything like that, man.
That's about the cheapest you'll find in town. That's like worthy of smoking. Yeah. Anything below that, you're going to be on BHO or some other.
And then, so that's for the gram. So you could do 2 donuts with that. Then usually 0.5 gram of extracts. You do
half a gram will make a nice donut. Yeah.
Yeah.
And make a fat donut. But you're gonna need like 3 grams of weed.
I was about to say, so that on top of the weed as well, it would still be cheaper to make your own, wouldn't it? And also you just guarantee
most of the time, because the pre-rolls you're buying for 40, 50, 60 or even 30, you say they're infused, they're not as good as what you can make for yourself, and they could be sat there a while. They'd be dry, man. Like find your favorite weed. If you want to spice it up, stick some rosin in it yourself.
I'll say, if you're doing your donut, you've got to make sure the weed you don't just buy something and then randomly put that in the donut. You need to know this is going to be good weed, in it, because the last thing you want to do.
Yeah, want find some good burning weed first before you waste it.
Mm-hmm. So you're not just because it tastes nice and because you like it. It's also because you want it to burn.
It could be
nice and evenly. You don't want it to burn too quickly.
Yeah, it could be both, man.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to see, there's plenty of advice, guys, on our Discord. One of our Cainers, Ewan, he's a monster, mate, with his donuts, isn't he? He posts regularly on Discord. The stuff, this guy's a machine, absolute machine. And when we went over, when there was a load of our Cainers over there, I don't know, he did it on purpose, but he always sat next to me. He was just passing me these joints and I had no sleep. Don't really smoke much these days, and he's passing me all the so mash up, so messed. Gradually just built on me. But the thing is, the spliffs were so moreish. Like every time you just like, this is strong, but it's just so moreish. It just sort of melts in your mouth and just sort of you don't even have to inhale it. It just sort of seems to just flow down naturally, and it's just very warm. Gives that warm glow, and it's it just feels so nice doing it. Like you take a spliff and you sort of take a while to get stoned. This one you could sort of feel you're getting more and more stoned as every luck you're taking, but it was just, you couldn't put it down. Next thing I know, I smoked so much, and and then the rest of it sort of creeps up on you. Yeah, and at every coffee shop we went to, you just sort of like, "Oh, you alright, mate? Yeah, shit, fuck you again."
Cosmic says, when we all going to Dam? When are you going to Dam, Riz? I'm going next month. There's people out there every week.
You'll be out a few times before I go out there, mate. Probably. You need to go out there and just sort of like warn them the Damn King's coming back.
Yeah, there is some of that good rosin. It's from the Lovely Hash Co. I think that's them. New Times was the one that had the best rosin, but I haven't seen a good price in New Times. It's all expensive there. Motorbikes. Anybody smoked the one? I saw it on an American video. No. Family First Donut Pre-Roll is 2G flour and 0.5 gram of rosin for 70. No clue what strains though.
Guess, man, you're getting this bloody comments before I'm getting them again. What's going on?
I'm faster than you.
No, it's not. No, it's not faster. You make your own. There's nothing there.
Make your own rosin at the old church. Yeah, you can go and press your own hash or flour at the old church and get your own rosin out. It's always fun.
Ben says, how is Den doing with the quitting? Well, he's vaping again now. He came on our show last week.
He's not
dabbing.
combusting. No.
So he was dabbing. I don't know if he's still doing the edibles. I'm sure he is. But yeah, he does a few dabs. I think he's vaping. He is vaping. And he was big in the vape up. He was big in the vape up, loving the vape. Saying about the more flavors you can get, the more terps you get out of vaping now. And obviously I was talking to someone else. Obviously, it's not just the flavor. It's also you smoke less of it. Like you save so much money because you don't go for it like you would if you was rolling it up.
There you go. Put that campsite in the chat because it's easier to copy.
Can you put a Discord in the chat, Gassy? I know you're on it, man.
I'm on it already. Just
put the Discord link on there.
You're just sat there stuck in your thumb. Come on.
No, because then I've got to load up that. I'm running a lot already. And obviously, I'm not getting to play even messages before you are. No, but you need to sort of. No, I'm doing most of it, mate. I'm doing most of it. I'm doing all the sound effects, bruv. You know, so who's gonna?
We're all laughing at you, not with you.
Oh, guys!
No, nobody feels sorry for him. Nobody feels sorry for him.
No.
Right, yeah. Discord links in the chat there. Campsite's open in April. But that one's really close to town. It's only 15 minutes walking from town, just on the other side of Central Station. Really nice place. Old Church, yeah, they've got really good extracts. To be fair, a little bit more expensive, but very nice.
Are they expensive? Old Church, is it?
Yeah, a little bit for the extracts. Yeah, they're about 100 a gram.
Oh, for the extracts. For the extracts. Yeah. Don't forget, guys. Old Church is one of the very few places you can actually press your own. So, how much are you going to need though? How much are you going to need to press, Gassy, in there for it to make a difference?
I mean, I wouldn't press really. Just you're better off buying your own.
Really?
Buying it pre-done, yeah.
So the press is just more of a novelty now because it's like, oh, I'm doing it myself. I guess it's just nice to try. But even then, if you're still doing it, you want something to
a kilo of high batter is
how much would you need to put in a press?
Subbutane. Yes, you're not the only one to think that, Governor.
Just ignore me. Just ignore the host.
No, I'm just reading the comments.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes you can leave the comments and talk to me.
Just let me catch up.
Go on then.
No, yeah, it's just Ben saying he used the vape and it helps his tolerance and stuff, man. Yeah, that's good. Riz, what did they call that lad from down Plymouth wear with the monkey face stickers?
What the Plymouth, the monkey face stickers? What?
Balboa for hash, yeah.
I don't know, man.
I need to get back and check out Tony's hash, see what he's got.
I don't know. I must have completely forgot all information that can help me with that question. I don't know. Guy from Plymouth, monkey face.
Did anybody else see the RSO SOS dab video when he walked into the door? It was comedy gold. No, I've not seen that one.
No, I've not watched RSO for a long time actually. I did contact him. To maybe go on there. Hopefully we can get hold of him and he'd be up for it.
I saw at an event last year, but I think he's been doing a whole family life thing recently. So I think he had a newborn.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. It's a lot that. 30G. That's all good, Lee. You'll pick it up.
Have you read this one about Balboa family?
Yeah, man, definitely need to get back there.
What hash is there right now? They still got quite a basic menu because it didn't seem that they had many hashes last time I checked that coffee shop menu, man. But they are just still.
No, they've got plenty of hash, man. It's fucking low.
Oh, really? Yeah, oh, okay. Maybe it's just the flour then that was basic.
There's a new menu since you last looked.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, it is still the flour that's a bit basic, but there's plenty of hash, and it was always good for the hash as well. A couple of the ones from last time, I think, still there as well. The strawberry cake, Balboa rosé, banana punch. The forbidden fruit cross fruit tray, 25 a gram. Frozen sifts from 22.
Guys, you can put this up on the screen. You know that, didn't you? What you're looking at. We could
Oh
become more
no, I
professional.
can't. No. I thought you could do it from your end.
Oh, I can do, yeah. Well, mate, have I got to
I
make
thought
you
that's what you were doing. I thought I could hear you furiously typing onto the website. He's taking a long tea break. He's a top guy, yeah, man.
Do you remember in StreamYard, I could make you a certain
Red seal and gold seal.
I could make you a certain like role, and that would give you the ability to do things. I don't know if you can do that on this one.
Well, you could do in the old one. I never remember that.
Yeah, good, because that's why you could put things on. But yeah, your interface must be quite basic then. All I can do is edit your name. Can't really do nothing to you. Yeah, I can do. What are you even looking at?
I just looked at the Bob Home menu quickly there just to check.
Oh right, okay. And where was that updated last?
2nd of so it's a week ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's definitely one after I've seen.
There's plenty of hash on there, but the flour's still lacking. But
a month
definitely,
ago.
it's still renovating the upstairs. But if you can pick up a little spot on the down floor, grab some hash for a chill, definitely worth popping in to see what they've got.
Mm-hmm. I know you're going to go for gas. Another 2 months, 3 months over there.
Might not come back.
Yeah, don't gas.
That's always the plan, never to come back. But always end up coming back somehow. It happens, man.
Oh,
The Shy Guides, yeah. Remember Shy Guides? We were watching them on Glenn's the other night. Best extra.
It's a tea break. It makes me want a hot drink now.
You got a cup of tea. You're not even come prepared after last time. You're like, oh, next time I'll have
The
a drink.
tea would have frozen. The tea. I don't drink tea. Really, I drink coffee. But the coffee, I've got a really nice coffee machine. I could do all sorts of coffee.
Iced coffee.
It would have frozen by now. It would have frozen by now. Just be ice. Would not survive.
Coffee.
You think that my coffee would survive over an hour? We've been streaming for over an hour. It would just be there, still fresh and hot.
You have to get one of those thermos mugs, man.
Yeah, well, no, I do have them. I mean, I don't think that ahead. Like, I'm going to get my flask and bring it to the shed. That is a great idea.
Perfect preparation.
But I didn't want a hot drink until someone said tea break.
1996, when I first went to Damn Hellfire. Old school. Yeah, definitely check out Tony's Instagram post for that. Good.
I don't speak to Graham. I don't see him because he's not from my area, Graham. Once in a while I speak to him. Maybe sometimes he come on the stream and stuff like that. But Sticky, once in a while I see. Not as much as I did when we first started the channel. We was more to see each other almost every day back then. But no, once in a while. How we doing, Graham?
Oh, Glenn, what's going on?
And Brother Graham, talk of the devil.
How was your overseas earlier on, man? Hope you had a good one. Going to Tenerife in 4 weeks. What's the best Spanish screen? Anybody got any tips for Darren on Spanish in Tenerife?
Oh well, I used to live in Tenerife, man. But now's not a good time, is it? What's the deal with?
I think they've been trying to close a lot of these ones down, but I've heard it's because they're selling other things other than cannabis.
Oh really?
So.
Oh really?
Who knows? I don't really keep up to date with the Spanish side.
Yeah.
You're live,
that's a shame.
Double lives. So that means when Rizla gets dragged back into the house by the missus, I'll come over to your house.
Yeah, just jump over.
We'll continue the party over there.
Yeah. Big up down by the Graham. Guys, please go check out his channel. He's actually going live right now. So obviously don't check out the live right now. Stick around for us, please. But make sure you do sub and check out their videos and when they go live as well. I'll be ending soon actually, Gassy. So you guys, after this stream, I don't know if Dan by the Graham wants to put a link up. If you want to put a link up on the chat, or maybe I'll have to do it for you, or maybe Gassy can do it. I don't know.
I've already done it.
Put the link up. Go check out that channel, guys. As soon as I end, go on there. Gasman be on there as well.
Drop him a follow, man.
We are going to put a link to our Discord as well. Gassie's going to do that again with a click of a button, hopefully. Please join our Canner community, I should say, full of friendly Amsterdam lovers, full of advice, a big laugh, and we've got voice and video chat rooms as well. It'd be nice for you to come join us, come join the community. The Super Bowl, of course, it's the Super
Bowl Sunday, isn't it?
Oh, how much does it cost for an advert? Maybe should we try and next year get an advert for the live? Imagine that during the Super Bowl. The advert. I reckon we can pay for that. How much does it cost for an advert, man? Oh my days.
Darren, there's a Spanish section in the Discord as well. You can check that. People do post stuff in there, so take a look. Yeah,
all the menus that you want to find, they're on there. They get updated daily, and it's not just menus you'll find in Amsterdam. There's all other places around Holland, and photos of the weed,
more up to date
photos of the hash.
Than coffee shop menus. Because we've got people there every week, it seems, at the minute.
Yep.
Which is great.
Anything you'll find on that website gets put on there, but also you get just fresh videos coming directly from the people, also photos directly from the people that are over in Amsterdam right now.
Dedicated people, I think it's Agaron and Mr. Ben and Hayes.
Yeah.
That like to go and pull the coffeeshop.org menus and put them on the Discord for us as well, so it saves a lot of time.
Yeah. Especially if it's not Amsterdam, it's other places. You got some very
it's all the cities in the Netherlands. There's a couple of locals that live.
You've got some prolific uploaders that are just every day they're getting menus of different coffee shops in different towns, different cities. So great resource.
Other cities,
Let's go links there.
Den Haag. Heading to Eindhoven on the 27th, you boys consider going. I mean, there's not too many shops there. The flights can be cheaper, and then it's only like an hour or so on the train, I think. The only one I've heard anything about is Coffee Shop Pink.
Coffee Shop
Pink. I think you can sit and smoke in there.
Yeah, some of the places are a bit more strict, aren't they?
Somebody had that the other week in Discord. Somebody slammed a load of links, got hacked. We had to clear that out. Katsu menu looking nice at the moment. Yeah, man, classics in Katsu. Doesn't change too much, but consistent with.
I never really buy their flour in Katsu. I never rated the flour.
That's a nice Gorilla Glue actually around from there.
Oh really? Time. Oh really? Oh, fair enough.
I tried the Black Widow haze and I wasn't happy.
Yeah, I get a hash there sometimes. Usually buy hash in there, don't I? Not really.
Yeah, the old school hashes are great from there if you're into that. I've kind of gone off them a bit at the minute.
I just that the vibe in there, the decor and the vibe just feels like you need to be on a hash stoneness. Yeah. You know, smoking hash is a different kind of stoneness, isn't it? And it just feels like that should be the environment smoking that. There's a video. I think it's from Moonrocks for breakfast. And talking to Sticky, Sticky smokes some hash, and we haven't smoked any hash on that trip until then. And I don't know if he put it in a bong, or I think it might have been a bong. And he's done it, and we're at the chairs where you're facing the wall. I don't know if they're quite high, these chairs, like stools, and we're right there with some of the paint. They've got a load of artwork in Katsu, haven't they? And it was just right near some painting, some trippy painting, and he does it, and he's like stoned instantly, and he's just whiting out and just facing the wall, and I'm just laughing at him filming. But yeah, check out Moonrocks for breakfast. I think it's maybe halfway through the video.
Katsu for good green spoon. Yeah, Katsu or Barn is the only place you'll find green spoon, really.
Don't Paradox do green spoon?
I don't see enough of the menu.
No,
it's not a menu people post.
Oh, that's a used to be a little hidden gem, Paradox, but I don't think so too much now. That's where you get Thai from Paradox.
Going regularly since '99. Accommodation's the hardest part these days. Yeah, it's not cheap, is it?
Are they still claiming to have the most strongest edibles, Paradox?
I don't know if they claim that, but
they
They were supposed to be legendary, weren't
or they jumped on the hype of it. Yeah.
I'm not so sure, but
yeah,
could be. I've never tried them personally. I don't waste my money on edibles.
Well, I'm sure.
If I'm buying an edible
sure
over
there's
there, it's
better
just
ones out
because
there.
it's a nice cake.
Yeah.
There you go. The hit. Highest in town. I can't be. I
Sativa days and indica nights. Yes, if only I did it the right way round. Indica days, sativa nights.
Yeah, you need to figure it out, man.
Yeah, I got Den's lecturing him all the time. Oh, you shouldn't do that. Shut up.
You're doing it all wrong, lad.
Oh, big up the Denzi. Big up every single one of you who's been watching us. We've had a load of you just full of energy tonight. That hot box is just non-stop. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah, so you can't keep up.
Exactly. That's why I got you in, mate. I got you in for reinforcements. And I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, mate. You're going to switch over now to Dan by the Gram, and hopefully you guys will be over there as well. And I tell you what, I'm going to
float over.
I'm gonna just pack a few wings away, sort of a few things out, and I will tune in to Dan by the Gram. The link's already been given to you guys. If not, just search it on YouTube. It's not that hard, is it? Just type it in. Thank you so much for joining me, Rizla, Strain Cainers inside the cave. So it's goodbye, and hopefully I'm not even gonna try the intro or the outro, I should say, now, Gassy, because you refuse to do it. So you do what you need to do.
I'm reading the comments still, man. You're ignoring the comments.
The comments are done. They had their chance. The comments are over.
You've not had the chance, man.
Fine. Overlay it. I'll overlay it for a little bit on this outro. It better be worthy. Whatever you've typed in, guys, it better be worthy. You just peed on my parade.
So Paradox is really small, man. It is quite a small place.
Yeah.
It's cozy.
Yeah.
That's area. Oh yeah, you were saying last time that was a good one. Take it easy, everybody.
Seriously. Cheers, Sophia. Nice one. Yeah, good to see everyone. Take care.
Yo, I'm the Gas, man. See you later.
Bye. You did it, Gas. That sounded all right. Nice one. Finally.